Hey, people. Damn it, I love it, damn. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that everybody waves at you trying a new location because I think like the videos were stop framey on the satellite connection and the cell areas I found. So I found a new spot and it looks like it's LTE, got about 4 bars. Am I motionable? Am I moving? Is it like is it motion or is it like the max headroom? Like I watched one of my videos the other day and it was like, oh wow, that's horrible. I had to go out to the satellite internet and leave a review and I said, oh, the service was amazing. Installation guy, oh, he was just on point. Off-grid installation. The brother, he should have brought an all-wheel drive vehicle, but he did good in the truck he came out in. But as far as their upload speed for live streaming, it sucked. And I'm not fluid. Like I'm like, I don't even know how y'all could watch. I wouldn't even watch me. That's probably why 6 people here. I wouldn't watch me if it was like like stop motion. It was horrible. I didn't know it was that bad. Y'all should have told me. What's going on, Peter Fine? Thank goodness it's only spring. Thank you for that. You know, it's not 113 no more, Peter. It's getting warmer. It's getting cooler. It's only 107. That's all. Only 107 in the spring. It's summer, man. Don't tell me that. It's like the heat of summer. They ain't getting no more hot. 113. My plants out there yelling and screaming at me. I love this area though. I love how everybody talks to each other. The waterman just drove by. I'm like on a pull-off bypass thing, trying to see if I can do a good live stream. And then man, I'm like 50 feet off the road, and the waterman's, hey, how you doing, Mr. Black Man? How you And I'm like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Mexican man? I love it. You're supposed to be happy and talk to people. I love it down here. It looks clear and light. Emil, does it look like how it used to look like? Am I like flowing? Am I like flowing? Is it clear? Not bad motion. Okay, not bad. But Peter, help me out with that. What's not bad? Oh, it goes, man, the foreign flies. Ah! Yeah, man, listen, I ain't here to play. I ain't here to play. Damn it. I ain't playing with no flies. These things are dangerous, man. The only thing out here, before I got out here, I was worried about javelinas, mountain lions, wolves, black bears. Looked up all the naturals videos. What the hell is in West Texas? Not in one of them videos do they say flies attack you while you're on the backhoe. They wait till you pick up the saw and you got to make a bad cut. And then, crazy, man. This thing's dangerous. Also, war on fly, it's on. It's on like popcorn. You should, oh, Lord. Jesus, somebody in trouble. Somebody, I don't know who it is. Border Patrol around this joker. But, hey, y'all, hey, you better get back around that border. These people ain't playing down here. Oh, the war on flies. Oh, man, it's heating up. It's heating up. I'm winning them. They got me. They got that. I'm like 300 to 0. Well, 300 Gerard and the lizards. They're on my side. We working them. And the lizards are helping me more than I thought. I'm just I got a U.S. incorporated foreign policy on flies. If I'm out there working and one of them things land on me, I'm trying to cut and I'm tripping and falling, trying not to cut my head off. If one of them attack me, one invades my privacy space, I go back to the shed and I kill 3. I'm like America. Well, not America. America, they got a government. This United States Incorporated. Don't matter who attacked who, where they dropped the bombs, where the terrorists came. They just gonna pick any random 3 people, nations, and blow them up. So I pick any 3 random flies and I just murderize, vegan style. Yeah, that's not nice. You're killing flies. It's vegan. They gotta worry about it. I'm not eating them. the lizards are eating them. Oh, the lizards is cleaning them up. And they help me out too. Man, I tell you, oh goodness. People, I cannot tell you, this is such a freaking adventure. I told Patreon, so I tell y'all, I gave them a few hours. I always give them information before y'all, because that's how the world works right now. No, so I get out and I water the garden in the morning, right? I've got about 7 garden beds going now. Every day I try to do a new one, but I can't now. It's going to be over 110 degrees for like the next 3 or 4 days, so I'm not planting anything. But I go out and I water them. Remember the video I did a while ago, and I said I watered. It's weird, like all the moths start coming around and, whatever. There were no flies. Now when I water the garden beds, flies come out of nowhere. Guess who brought the fly? Guess who the Lord of the Flies is? That's who. It's like United States Incorporated foreign policy. Like, yeah, we caused the problem, but we gonna solve the problem in 3 other nations' booty cheeks, right? So I probably caused the problem because the flies weren't here at first, and so me bringing water to the desert, watering the beds, I'm sure that's where they're coming from. But that's not the point. United States Incorporated foreign policy. Somebody gotta die. I need some lithium and some oil. But no. So I watered the bed in the morning. And I think I mentioned this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's a blur. I don't know how long I've been out here. Maybe I do have desert brain. I don't know. But the moths come to the bed. The lizards go to eat the moths in the garden bed. So you know what's happening now? When I water the bed, all the flies go to the bed. The vast majority of flies go to the bed. It was a lizard apocalypse this morning. Lizards was everywhere. I was standing up like all these lizards just running around in the garden bed, eating the flies. Man, we kicking butt. 377 to 1. We kicking butt. And the one was the fly that got me. He had a strategy. He was smart. He was no average fly. He's like he waited till I had the fly swatter in my hand, the 2-for-1 deal. And he just knew I was about to swing. So he went around the back. And I said, wash, I got the back of my neck. And it hurt. It hurt. It's not funny. That mess hurt. Damn it, them dollar stores, fly swat, they made it. That's metal. Damn it, it's iron. Hurt. Well, I laughed at myself after I cried. I had to cry. That mess hurt. He was smart. He was like CIA fly or something. I don't know. But I had a lot of fun. I'm wasting time right now because it's way too hot. I posted a picture of 113. It's like the temperature out here. They're like, oh, you shouldn't be out there. Don't do that. You're crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let everybody say what they got to say. Do you think I'll be outside in the 130? Do I look like I got a spear and face paint like I'm still attached to my African genetics that can be outside in 113 degrees? No, damn it, I was raised a Rockefeller Rothschild bastard like everybody else colonizer over here. No, no. I might work at 105 because I don't know it's 105. It's getting good to me and I'm on the backhoe. The backhoe, we's dating right now. That's my baby right now. She taking care of me. She done saved my life I don't know how many times. But get good to me. And I don't know, it's hot. You on the backhoe. You moving, the air blowing and stuff. I'm in the hills. There's always wind blowing by. But 113, hell no. 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 I know exactly how much my 29-year-old body can take. Damn it. And it cannot take 113. I got my butt in this car. I went and got me juice. Juice, baby. I went and got me some juice because it's hot. And one of the brothers said he almost died because he didn't have the electrolytes. And I don't know where Brondo is at, but damn it, I know where OJ is at. He in prison, isn't he? Oh, see, look. There go Mr. Man. Why he gonna wave? Hey, Mr. Man, how you doing, baby? See, he not. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? See, look at that. Yeah, see, look at he had. Look, I told you, it's the road crew. I love everybody. He didn't see me at first. He looked at who the hell? What the hell? At first, he ain't right. That might be John. He might be new. But they always wave. He waved. So it was just, he had to think about like, black SUV. Now, I ain't waving at you. You probably up here picking up people and dropping them. I need to call Border Patrol on you. Black SUV is a bad idea, y'all. We need to do a GoFundMe so I can get a white truck or something. No, because white truck is Border Patrol. That's the other side of the gang. I don't want to be on that side of the gang neither. I'm going to need like a purple truck. Yellow with some pinstripes or something. I don't want to be, I don't want anybody to think I'm in a cartel. You know that they kill people down here if you drive black SUVs. You know that, right? No, well, with new ones. Petunia, 20 years old. She got a cane and she kind of wobble like this when she drives. So they're not going to kill, but they think that you carrying drugs if you in a brand new black SUV. I'm not. I'm in a very old, scratched up and dirty SUV. But I do wash it now because I understand you can't be off-road and not wash a car. What else? Oh, my juice. I ain't drink my juice. Hold on. Get my electrolytes. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to read comments. I'm going to try to waste about 30 minutes. I got to get back because I got ice in the back. I got to put that in my refrigerator. And by refrigerator, I mean Tupperware in the ground. Which is not working out. My neighbor lied to me. It's not working out. It's not, no. Yeah, well, you put the ice in there, it lasts about 3 days. I'm like, all right, well, you did it last 3 days, damn it. I'm going to put it in the ground, make a swamp cooler. I might get 4-5 days out of it. I get half a day. I'm drinking creamer, and that's probably what's wrong with me right now. I'm drinking hot creamer. Half the day, the creamer is above freezing refrigerator temperatures. All that bacteria and dairy and stuff, that's going to give me all kind of gouts and stomach bubble guts, something. It's going to give me some problems. So I got to get my ice situation worked out. And the Mexican people, I love that. You know what? Listen, the only reason I'm still alive eating processed food, eating American food, eating all the comorbidity foods is Mexican food. I just went up there and got me a Mexican plate just now. They're like Indian people. Listen, this culture knows how to cook, people. They put herbs, spice. They put 100 herbs and spices in every single sauce, seasoning, and burrito. All right, you need that kind of compounds and fruits and vegetables in your life. And so once or twice a week, I'll make sure I go out there and fill my belly with some delicious stuff, healthy stuff. Anyway, so the motion, is it still good, Peter? If anybody just joined, I'm in a new location. I'm just trying to see if I'm fluid. Does it look like Calgon is taking me with? No, it's not Calgon. It's a commercial when they do their hair like that. Does it look fluid or does it look like stop acting? Hey, Kat, How you doing this morning? This afternoon? You are clear. Is it clear? So the video and the audio is clear? Oh yeah. How you from the UK? Sinking ship of all humanity here. Hey, Cass, that's right. You are over in the UK, ain't you? Hey, Mike. How you doing? Bloating chip and something. I forgot all my words. Knackered? Are you knackered? Cat Stevens, you must be knackered. Cause it's 5 o'clock here. So that'd be what, 10 o'clock your time? Are you knackered? That don't mean naked. That's knackered mean you're tired. I speak a little UK, a little bit. Heard Biden was visiting criminal. Uh-oh, we getting hit into politics. Here it comes. I'm doing my best to steer away from it. Like, listen, y'all, all of your kings and lords suck. Every last one of them. All your governments suck. They're all beholden to central bankers and a few families that created slavery. They're not here to save you with a cure. They're here to do things to you that you're not going to like. Okay? So, yeah, I don't even do politics. All right, I'll read this one. I'm going to check it out, Kat. What you got? Heard Biden was visiting a criminal with ease here yesterday. Oh, was he? What criminal? Which one? The king or the queen? Which one? You know what I hate, Kat? You know what? What I hate about the UK right now? Y'all done spread your little things over here. There's a show on, is it Netflix or Hulu? It must be Hulu because I keep seeing pop-ups for it. The royal babies in America. America has its first royal baby. We need to send that baby home. That baby need to get in the bassinet, get in the back of the love boat or something. You need to take your butt home. You ain't nobody, king, queen, princess, or nothing. America, listen, we didn't get a lot of things right. Got most of them wrong. The thing that we got right was telling the kings and queens and lords and the royalties to go to hell. Okay? Go to hell, baby. Sorry. I love you. I do, baby. I love you. But you're not the king. You're not the princess of me. You're not, no, you're not the queen of me. No. Take your butt home. Cat Stevens in the UK waited for you to get your butt back over there so they can worship you and take pictures and stuff. No, we ain't doing royalty. No, America gonna have to get his act together. So, yep. Keep your soul pure and all your thoughts for humanity. We are doing good. I think we are, Cat. I think we're turning the tide in it. Bullshit. I think the tide is turning in some places, not everywhere. Here, the face diaper signs are coming down left and right. I just came back from the Family Dollar. They didn't say it's optional, so I said yes. Went in there and sprayed on everybody. Hey, John, how you doing? Every step for humanity, not for corpse or business. Yes, got to be here for souls. That's it, Cat Stevens. You know, I like to say it a different way. I'm gonna stop yelling. Let me bring my voice down a little bit. You're a biological creature. Be here for biological creatures. You are an organic creature. Be here for organic creatures. You're a natural creature. Be here for natural creatures. You are not a synthetic medicine. You're not a corporation. You are not a chemical. Those are all systems and things that man created, and everything man created sucks, except for karaoke machines and charge controllers. Everything else sucks. Do not turn on your biological family, because we're all kin, for a system, a king, queen, lord, or any form of control or authority. Amen, Cat Stevens. A to the men. In my opinion, Cat Stevens, corporations, they need to stop existing. And yes, I do own a corporation or two, but they need to stop existing too. I don't believe in capitalism, communism, or socialism, because they're all bullshizoisms from the people with the most jewels. They're all scams, every last one of them. But you know what, Kat? If I said that 20 years ago, people just look at you like you're crazy, and people still do that. Don't get me wrong, but the majority would. The majority now are like, yeah, something ain't right in Eden. This ain't right. We supposed to be free, and we supposed to like have some land and food, and we're not supposed to be starved. Like the government's supposed to be the ones out in the desert growing food to feed the babies, not brown man. I'm doing their job. I'm out here. Listen, this is a politician I'm gonna give time to. I get some time. You send your politician out here with me, all right, to do his damn job and take care of his citizens, growing food where it's supposed to grow by itself with no help. That's one of the things I'm doing. Be like, but you in the desert, nothing grows in the desert. Shut up, keep up, ignorant person. You see these? These are mesquite seed. That's what I've been collecting. Why? Because I'm planting mesquite. Why? Because we eat mesquite. You can make pizza and tortillas and flowers and all kind of things with mesquite. And they grow out here without anybody's help. And they call us a wasteland. They call it a desert. But these things literally grow themselves. You get your rusty butt government out here, get them planting food that their damn citizens need who pay their taxes so ain't no starving children in this nation or the world. That's all they got. That's how I know this all bullshit. That's why I don't even pay attention, cat, no more. It's all a lie. All they doing is lying all day long. It's all they do. They don't care. Their job is to literally starve people to keep them in conflict with one another so they can keep their job and keep getting lobbyist checks. That's what the lobbyist checks are for. And so they will do what the corporations want them to do. But that's anti-political. I try to stay away from that. I'm agnostic to the billionaires and their little minions nowadays. To me, it's a cruel joke. That's all it is. And some people can't figure that out yet. You're the coolest, no matter how hot it is. And oh, thank you, Ann Jones. That's not true, but thank you. It's hot as hell. I ain't working when it's this hot. No, my legs look like walking cell phones. Hell no, nope, because I wear shorts. I just blacking like catfish. Anyway, hey Desiree, where you been? Where you been? A long time. How the donkeys and the horses and how's the farm? But she do yoga with horses and goats and all that great stuff, y'all. Y'all should follow Desiree. I say the same thing here with the fleas. From overwatering. Okay. Yeah, I don't do fleas. I don't do, but there are a lot of good natural solutions for them. A good sister sent me one. Actually, two people sent me one. A brother sent me one too. I'm gonna do a lizard lounge, and I was kind of doing that anyway, but I just didn't get the sofa right and the living spaces. I got to do that. But the water, I'm gonna create a lizard lounge for them to eat, and then also fly predators. Right, there are a lot of predators like stinging wasps and things that kill flies that I forgot about. But now there's a product called fly predators, and it's just got a whole bunch of them. You just put it in any of the wet spots, and they come up and eat the flies. So we'll see. Love lizards. I do too, Joan. Lizard, I ain't got nothing wrong with. The only issue I have with lizards, Joan, is they get in my shed and they knock stuff over at night. That's my only issue with them. But as long as they eating bugs, I'm good. Because I was last night. Well, it was this morning, like 3 a.m. and I'm kind of rolling around. I hear that lizard just knocking stuff down off the shelf. Like, oh Lord. I mean, I get that you're eating flies, but come on, man. Like, you're supposed to sleep. And then I felt a tickle in my neck and I jumped up. Grabbed that sucker, threw that thing. And see, it's one thing if you know the bugs and but in Pennsylvania, potato bug got you. Your ant got you. I got, I centipede, I got you. I know that they're not poisonous. They don't shoot fire, nothing like that. Here, I don't know any of the bugs. I don't know. They got red dots, blue stripes, and green and yellow and stuff. And am I going to die? That thing bit me. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. So I appreciate the lizards. I was mad at the lizard for a minute, Joan, but then I was like, nope, you do your job, man. You get out here and eat these things until I get my beautiful oasis going. Right now, I'm still roughing it. Hey, Nikki King, how you doing? God bless all with common good sense. Yes, and that's like 8 people, Cat. That's 8 now. Now it might be 9, could be 10 nowadays. Hey, Peter, what's that? Are you going to mulch your plants to conserve moisture? I did some of them, Peter, and I didn't some of them. So as the experiments go right now, the beds that are doing the best aren't the ones that I mulch. The beds that are, which is against what I believe. So I'm here to tell you the truth. The beds that are doing the best right now are the ones that I did hugelkultur in. So I took like dried cactuses and sticks and stuff, and I did like mini hugelkultur beds. They suck up and hold the moisture, and then I put slate rocks around the top of the soil, and so that holds in moisture at the bottom level where the wood is, but then it also holds moisture underneath the rock, and that's real talk. I don't know how. I have no idea how. I picked up a rock when I'm collecting slate because I'm doing the shower floor and slate and fossils and stuff. When I pick up a rock, it's moist underneath, right? So darker soil. So real news that really works. The weird thing is I don't know why, Peter, because when I pick up some of these rocks, Sometimes, man, these things is hot. You pick up a rock. How the hell does a rock get to be 200 degrees and it's only 113 outside? Something wrong with the desert, Peter. The desert is crazy. It does weird things. But I guess that's just the sun and solar. Add something. But all I know, them rocks get hot as hell. But those are the beds that are doing the best. I mean, the ones that I mulched are doing good. They're not doing bad. But the ones that are absolutely doing the best right now are the ones where I did the hugelkultur and the slate. The experiment's not over. I'm still doing different experiments. I actually have a product from a doctor from, I don't know, one of the guys invested in them from that show where you go get the money with your idea. I keep forgetting the name of it. So I got his product, but I'm gonna try his product in some beds as well. And plus down here it sucks. You can't get mulch because there aren't many trees. I mean, you can, but it's not as prevalent in places like Pennsylvania. This guy trucked in tons of refuse wood chips in Arizona and created a food forest, tropical fruits in the desert. His name begins with an athlete, I think. Yeah, and see, that was my plan, Peter, and it still is. I mean, I've got a guy I can go pick some mulch up from. It's more yard waste than wood chips. I'm used to working with wood chips, but I'm gonna try different methods. That absolutely is the point, Peter. You get it. A lot of people don't get it. They're like, "What's he doing in the desert? What? Doesn't he know nothing grow in the desert? Doesn't he know, dummy? You don't know people farm in the desert." And it's just, Peter, you actually understand science, not science, not that Bill Nye science. That the deserts are supposed to look like this. They're not supposed to look like this. We did this, and we can fix it. We just got to get the trees growing in the shade. Mm. Mm. Oh! Woo! Went down the wrong pipe. I don't know why that's funny. It's not funny. I can choke and die, and I'm laughing. All right. It's not funny. It is funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it's like one of the brothers on the thread just asked me. He likes to try to troll me, and it's just like, it's almost impossible to troll somebody off grid. You do know that, right? When you're dealing with like, what's wrong with the world? We got to fix things. And solutions, the last people you're going to troll is the people who are less of a part of the system than you are. So be very careful with your judgmentalness. But I was laughing. The brother said, well, what are you going to do when the UN comes and takes your farm? What am I supposed to do? What if I stayed in Pennsylvania a slave and working in corporate America, hating life, breathing in brake dust, and wearing face diapers everywhere I go? What would I do when the UN shows up to take my land there? Probably the same damn thing I'm going to do here. Except for here, I'm living free. Ish. And I'm not a part of the system as much as you are. Fix that if you would like to. But once again, do what you got to do. You don't have to do what I do. Just if you want to troll me, then you need to make sure you need to get your affairs in order, mister. You need to get your affairs in order. Okay? Then I will come to me and complain about Rothschild and Rockefeller world, and you still in nice clean bathrooms and pissing in water and pooping in the water the children need to drink from in Africa. Damn it. All right, I'm sorry, I'm done. I took a picture of the bathroom I was just at. I didn't want to leave. Oh, it's so clean. Oh, it's a public restroom. I was just looking around. Smell like strawberries. I took a picture. Might print it out, put it on the wall. I never thought for the life of me I'd look at a public restroom and think, damn it, this is beautiful, and take a picture of it. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. That's until I get my bathroom together. Anyway, sometimes I wonder about what smart insects might be flying around. To me, and insects are aliens. I think every last one of them is smarter than the human race because they don't talk to the human race. So envious of your project. Don't be, Peter. Don't be. No, you might hate this. I love this. This is fun. But actually, you know, it's not just me. I actually got a lot of friends who are heading off the grid. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of people here soon. Hopefully I am one of the first pioneers. Dun, 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 before the Donner Party starts. I got to come out and figure out these solutions before the Donner Party starts. All right, I deal with that those temps regularly, and it's tough. It is, Emil. It's tough. Real talk. Real talk. It still is 107. But that I'm reading 107, but my brain is like, it means damn it, don't go outside. That's why I'm sitting in the car in the air conditioner. All right. I got the air conditioner in the shed. I don't like to use it, Emil, because anytime I use it, my batteries don't top off. And so I got to get the wind turbine up before I play with that a little bit too much. Um, and plus, I really don't need it. So, vegan athlete. Oh, okay. Right. Truth. Lighter color. Yep. Wear lighter colors outside and shade cloths. Do not go outside in tank tops and shorts. Otherwise, your legs will look like a wallet, like mine do. Too hot here, too. Had to stop outside. Work at 3 p.m. today. Well, hopefully you got air conditioner at work. Got to go deeper in the ground. Yes. My earthen greenhouse, Mark, right now. Where am I at? It's not finishing because I'm a man, and I'm not under woman's supervision. so, so things keep getting bigger. So like the greenhouse about 17 feet, then about 20 feet. Now I think I might up to be about 27 feet. It was 2 feet deep, then it was 4 feet deep. Now I'm almost down to 5 to 6 foot deep in some sections. I'm not under woman's supervision, so things just keep growing and growing. The fish getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm not slowing it down. But I think that I finished this morning. I think I finished playing with the backhoe, which is an adult toy. It's always just a man toy or a woman toy, depending. It could be either one. That sand will eat through the rubber seals on your doors. Ooh, learn that the hard way. Joan, I'm in a weird part of the desert. There's almost no sand here. I don't talk about that much because then people start thinking, and I don't want people to think about things, think. I'm not in that kind of a desert. This is more of a clay soil. It's not sand. Very dusty. I don't like it, but it is dust that is very useful in the world economies, but we won't talk about that. Anyway, when I lived in Nevada. Oh, yeah, Nevada's hot too. Motion is fine, loud and clear. Single wiggle when you move, no biggie. All right, so it's a better spot. All right, Peter. So when I live stream, I'll do it from here instead of from over at the camp because I don't think I can do it smooth yet. Hopefully, the satellite company has a faster service. I'll look that up later. Enough people came through. Man, I tell you what, I feel loved. I do. I actually feel loved. People coming through. People sending resources. People like, hey, you know what? I appreciate what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. And even though we really don't agree on much on the internet, you know, here's some coffee money. Here's some Mexican food money. You know, here's some rain barrel money. You know, here's some seeds. Here's a nice handwritten card to brighten your day. People have been coming through. I do. I absolutely feel loved, and because of that, you know, I want to make sure that none of that is for me except for the emotional bits of it. So I'm gonna reapply some of that. If Visisat, if they have a faster broadband, I'll get that so people don't have to watch the stop emotion. Haha! I'm looking at white cars for for the move south. Yeah, good idea, Susan. Do not get a black car. Do not get an expensive car. Do not if you're going to be anywhere near the border. Things is happening down here. I am not qualified to talk about border issues, but damn it, I'm more qualified than most of my friends that don't live nowhere near the damn border. That was my stance with that, Susan. It's like, listen, hey, you want to talk about the border? Okay, how close? What's your proximity? Okay, if you want to talk about being vegan, okay. When did you go vegan? How long you been vegan? Okay, and then talk about being vegan. But if you want to talk about the border, you should probably live by the border. You should probably, because that was my thing. It's just like, you know what? Because I used to talk about the border. Y'all know that. And I came down here and I realized there's plenty of people who actually live at the border, who actually know the problems, who can actually talk about the border. So now I just say, you know what? Let people who live by the border talk about the border. And I've lived here long enough, and I've listened to them long enough that I know. Oh, I thought that was a UFO. My bad. Uh, I'm still looking. I ain't seen one yet. I've not seen one. Yeah, just let people live at the border. And one of the issues with the border is it is a war. It's an absolute war. Human trafficking is not a joke. That's not bullshizzle. It's not Trumpism. It's not Republicanism. It's not any of the isms that you somebody on TV ignorantly put in your brain. There are real problems, and there is real human trafficking coming across that damn border. They're grabbing kids. They're grabbing people and taking them back across the border. All right, real issues. All right, real issues. Rattlesnakes, flies, and cows are the politics deep in Texas. Yeah, you know, and that's all. That's I focus. That's my politics, Mark. Water, flies, rattlesnakes. We're the damn mountain lion because they're everywhere. Apparently, it's just I don't see them, and that's the problem. If I see them, I'm good to go. But I don't never see them because they sneaky. And bobcats, they're down here too. You know, but I think we talked about that. That's like you need to live your life. Your life is not on television. Your life is not in Yemen. Your life is not in Washington. Your life is not, unless you're in Washington, your life is not at the border. Your life is what's in your eyes, in your day, in your family's eyes, in your friends' eyes, and what you deal with at work, slavery, whatever you do. That's your life. Deal with the politics of your life. Everything else is somebody else's life because they want your energy. So absolutely, Mark. My life is what's around me. Anchoring in higher dimensional frequencies and punching through dimensional barriers to help an energy harvesting system. All of that great stuff, James. Absolutely. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing this morning? Hey, Sampton, how you doing? Name all whiptail lizards. Henry. Okay. Champagne. I don't think these are whiptail lizards. I don't know what kind of lizards they are. I know there's about 2 or 3 different kinds. And the biggest one I saw is about 8 inches, and they're everywhere. But I don't think they whip tails. They just, and the funny thing is they're not really scared of people. Like they don't want to be around me, but they'll run right in front of me. Hey, Sandy. Electrolytes is what plants crave. No, they ain't. They just want water, dookie, soil microbes. They don't want no miracle grow. They don't want your fertilizer. They don't want nothing else. That's all they need. They don't need your juice. They just need what they need. And you don't need Ovaltine. You need to eat a healthy diet, boost your immune system so that the common cold doesn't kill you. All right? End of story. All right. There are no magical potions. There are no magical cures. You just got billionaires making money as usual. It's like the pillow on your bed. It's hot on the top, but if you flip it over, it feels cool. Yeah, and that to a degree is true, Sandy, with the rocks. But certain rocks I pick up, and it's like hot potato. I pick up these rocks. Damn thing's 200 degrees. It's like, ah! But it somehow does keep the ground cooler. Try Ormus. Why is that familiar? CK out Vancouver Island. Ormus on Facebook online. Ormus is very familiar. I'm not thinking of Organite. What's Ormus? I don't know what Ormus is. Thermal mass matters just as much as the color absorbs. Right. And that's where this is going, Mark. Like, it's just right now I'm having fun. I'm scaring my friend. You're really going to die. He's in the desert. Oh, my God. He's going to die. No. So thermal mass is everything. So where this is going is cob living, right? Earthen houses, earthen greenhouses. Beautiful, pretty stuff. But it takes a hard fight to get it there when you're dealing with raw land, right? So mass matters. And that mass, when it cools down at night, 16-inch walls stay cool during the day. So the long-term picture is not air conditioning. The air conditioner is there as a temporary measure. One, I wanted to beat up the solar system to see what it could take. And 2, on really, really, really hot days in the summer, like when it's 113, like now, might want to. It's like a condom and a gun. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Because one way you might die, and the other way you got some more babies, and you should plan them things. Make sure you got the resources. It's expensive to do that nowadays, especially with the price of diapers and infant milk. Regreen the desert. There you go, Sam. See, you know what time it is. That's why I hang out with y'all. Y'all know what time it is. I appreciate that. Oh Lord, look who this is. Look who this is. Who is this? Where's my brother? And what have you done with him? Oh, see this black jokes. This is my brother right here, y'all. This is the brother that hooked me up. So this is my brother that brought me down. He the one that dropped me off in the desert. He had to go back. But yeah, this dude and I, we used to fight like you wouldn't believe it. Couldn't stand him when I was young. But one thing I say about this dude is that when you need him, he'll come through. And he came through big time, y'all. Big time. Big time, big time. You know, between hauling all my stuff down here, getting a truck, taking the time off from work. And he didn't like it. He didn't like this idea at all. He did not like this one damn bit because it's crazy stuff happened there. I get that. But he came through. Brother, appreciate that. Love you to death. Really appreciate what you did. But I'm going to make jokes about it. So just be. I still have the picture because you dropped me off on the side of a hill with like half of everything I own in the world in boxes and crates, rolling down the hill, sand blowing, and I'm just sitting here waving. I took a picture. It'll be funny. All right. Dance under the stars. No, Mark, no dancing under no stars. Not right now. No, I'm by myself. Nope. Well, I'm not by myself. I got 40 friends, 40 millimeters of friends. No, because see the 40 friends I have, Mark Kutchuk, they work during the daytime when these eyes can see what's coming. At nighttime, I'm not here to play. I make jokes and I laugh all the damn time because I ain't got no mountain lions stalking me. At nighttime, they know that they can see me. As long as I don't keep getting tans out here, they can see me, and I can't see them. A mountain lion could be within 20 feet of me, and just like dancing and looking at the stars. Nah, no, we ain't doing that hippie. Not yet. You do that hippie stuff when there's a bunch of other hippies around that mountain lions can chew on, because they might, hey, what's going on, hey, brother? Yeah, look, everybody just wave. I love that. I love everybody. It makes me feel like I was in Arkansas. I love art because everybody just wave at you in these little towns. And they don't even know, like, oh, they go to black man. He ain't dead yet? Oh, he should be dead by now. All right. Dancing, no, ain't no dancing. That's how you die, Mark, out here. No, not yet. But like I said, nighttime, I give the land back to the creatures. Because hogs is still a problem. You can't see them coming. You'll hear them. And I hear snorting around the property now. So I think I might have saw one hog track. I'm not certain. But they're around. They're definitely around, but they haven't come close yet. I love this change in you. What change in me, Sandy? That's what the solar radiation does. I don't can. I just black and light catfish. Where art thou? Who is this crazy person? This is me. Oh, they're going to the other branches. Yep, there you go. Hey, this is what we do. Haul water. That's what we do. Them the ranchers. I think I know him. Yeah, I talked to him and his wife the other day. Yeah, crazy person. I'm always crazy, man. Come on. What kind of talk is that? Dude, you didn't grew up with me. You know that I'll do stuff that don't make no damn sense to nobody. That's what you're supposed to do. But so did you. You're supposed to do stuff that don't make no damn sense to anybody else. That's how you know you're living your life. All right, I still have to get your P.O. box number. I will. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Yeah, just inbox me. A bunch of other people got that. People sending me cards. I'm about ready to cry, Sandy. That's what I know. I'm about ready because people. It's something about looking at somebody's handwriting and they're talking to you. It's moving. It is moving. You know, especially and that was. Did I say who sent me the card? No, I didn't. I'm not gonna put anybody on blast. But the sister sent me the card, and her handwriting was just jacked up. His mind was. Oh, it just looked like chicken scratch. She should have been a doctor, a nurse. And an ER person, just like me, failed handwriting, but it was so moving. The letters I can make out, it's just moving. I don't know what it is. There's something about a handwritten letter versus a typewriter. And she just wrote me a little just a little postcard. I love stuff like that. I'm simple, y'all. Simple little stuff. What do you eat lately? Oh, Pod, you don't even want to know. All the stuff I've been posting that don't eat for the past for the past 15 years on social media. All the stuff I said don't eat, that'll kill you, is comorbidity. All of that stuff I'm eating. All of it. Add water and heat. and it puffs up into a food-like substance, and I put it in my mouth, which is why I feel so good. I want to go to sleep right now. I went to El Paso. I got me some Mexican food. Oh, my belly just feels love. But a lot of what I eat, mashed potato, dried mashed potatoes, add a little water, cup of noodle soup, other soups, Alfredo pastas. I'll get like canned vegetables. Every now and then well, no, twice I got frozen vegetables. I won't do that again because them damn things ain't nowhere near fresh. I love broccoli, and a day after broccoli thaws out, it's not supposed to smell like trash. And so that's how I know that's just old broccoli. So I don't do that no more. But that's mostly what I eat. Snack on crackers, granola bars. Like, this is temporary, right? This is temporary food. I'm tired as hell, and I just worked a long, hard day. I want to take a shower, which I'm not going to get to take, but I want water and soap all over my body and every crevice to feel like I'm slightly clean so I can sleep. And that does not come along with making a healthy dinner. That will come. The greenhouse is the greenhouse is more than halfway done. That's what I was working on this morning before it got a little too hot. And I don't know if people want me to put them on blast or not, but a beautiful person on social media donated another greenhouse. So there's a greenhouse on the way. I think it's a 10 by 20. So good things. Good. Two people, actually. Two beautiful people on social media donated those. So when that happens, like when the first one gets up and the second one, all kind of lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, greens, carrots, everything I can grow that I've been dreaming about growing in cold A, Pennsylvania is going to be grown in those greenhouses. At that point, I'll be healthy again. Solar showers are what I use. I don't know what those are. What are solar showers? Let me see. It's almost that hot in Wisconsin, 96. That ain't normal, is it, Nikki? Wisconsin's supposed to be cold. I had to resort to the Jeep Air today. Man, that is choice luxury. Yeah, you know what, Sandy? Petunia, her air conditioning was not working, and it didn't occur to me to test it and try it before I left. But I luckily took my car to, what did I take her to? I want to say it was Firestone. And the guy was like, yeah, you know your air conditioner's not working, right? I'm like, no, it's wintertime. Why would I know that? I didn't say that. I don't get smart with people. I say that in my head. What I actually came out my mouth was, no, I didn't know that. He said, yeah. He said, you want me to fix it for you? And that was kind of a quick decision. Like, I could probably make it in Texas without this air conditioner. Because I'm trying to save money, budget. We got a lot of things got to buy, to make, to put together, and things are going to happen that I know I didn't plan for, and that I know that I really need to cut back. But just in case, let's go ahead and get the air conditioner, and if it's got any leaks or anything, fix it. And he fixed it. I came within a stupid decision, probably just running home. What makes my day, when it's way too damn hot and like you can barely breathe, it's so hot, is I can get in my car, and when I go to town, I have a little bit of sanity in it getting 110-degree temperature down to 75, right? That's all Petunia can do. So yeah, it's important out here. 113 is no joke. None. That's hot. That's Africa hot. That's why I ain't go back to Africa. You don't like America, you're going back to Africa. That's not my country no more. I got British in me and Irish in me. And if somebody stopped in a boat somewhere around Papua New Guinea, my little sister got that 23andMe, or that DNA test that they save your DNA to find out if they want to harvest your organs for rich people. So I got all of that in me, and the Briton in me, and the Irish in me, and the Cherokee in me. Where the Cherokees at? Were they down here in this heat? Somebody tell me. Papua New Guinea. But they protesting. They're like, hell no, we ain't go back there. Hey, if we going back to Africa, you going by yourself. Okay? You gonna leave us here. We have to separate this thing out. It's too hot. Nah, and that's only parts of Africa. A lot of Africa is nice. I got friends from Africa, like, oh, tropical rainforest, cool and snow in the mountain, in the Caucasus Mountains. So there are a lot of places but this is hot. That's why I'm not gonna live in no damn desert. I'm gonna live in a house, which can be in the desert if it is. Evaporative cooling is drying, arid, hot regions. It is, yes, Sampton, but don't buy it on a device from Home Depot. It's $39.95. That it doesn't work. Just take my advice. It don't work. There's some that work and others that's bullshit. I have clay is dry and hard. A lot of amending. Get to know people around you, and they may have resource for composting materials. Yeah, with Sandy, one of my composting experiments is a Zola, right? So the fastest growing aquatic plant in the world is a little fern that doubles every day or every other day. It grows lightning fast. And I think I made it with about 100 of them. If you saw, you're on Patreon, I think you are. I'd made a swamp cooler for them, right? They weren't doing too well. They don't like it above 80 or 90 degrees. So I made a swamp cooler out of a Tupperware. I filled it with water and I put them in their own water containers in there because I have different types of water in the containers to find out which one they prefer based on what people are saying about manure, urea, and some other things, rock dust. But that's one of them. But the fastest way to break up clay is to let nature do it. That's why I always recommend Elaine Ingham, soil microbiologist. Cover your soil with wood chips, use compost teas, and the microbiology eat the clay. And they've been known to, if you do it right, you can break clay layers down something like a foot a year or more if you're using compost teas. All right, and get window tint for petunia. Yeah, she got it. That's the only reason I'm in here. That's the only reason my legs look like watch bands, and my face does not, and my arms don't, not yet, because I wear shorts. But yeah, she's got tinted windows. Yes, if you don't live on the border, you have no clue. And that's my point, Susan. That's my point in life for everything. I think Saj Guru kind of said it one way. He said, if you didn't experience it, don't talk about it. Imagine if we lived in a world where people only talked about the things they experienced. It'd be interesting. I'm experiencing the border now, but I'm still not prepared to talk about it. I don't like to say ignorant things. When I say things, I like it to be true or true-ish as I believe to know it to the best of my ability. And I haven't lived down here long enough. And to be honest with you, I'm not close enough to the border to talk about the border. I'm very close to the border. This is a border town, but I'm not like them folks. See the mountains right there? That's Mexico right there. Them folks, that's the border. They can talk about it, not me. Oh, ooh, good Lord. Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of people showed up. I got a lot of comments. Hold on. All right, here we go. Hey, Deborah. Oh, wait, Ormus is made of minerals. Check out their fade Vancouver Island Ormus. What they do with Ormus for crops is amazing. Okay, I've heard of it before, Gaia. I have to click and go back. I forget a lot of stuff. The lizard's going to get my friend. The lizard's going to keep eating flies. I love the lizards. Oh, and that's one thing my brother Daryl would love. It's lizards everywhere. That dude used to always catch lizards. He had me out there catching lizards everywhere we went. Anytime we went on vacation, we were moving rocks and wood trying to get lizards are everywhere up here. Check out Wattle Hollow online. The off-grid cob houses and links to Express on Cob building. Thank you, Sampson. I have to re-educate myself on them. I've built with cob. Like I built rocket mass heaters. I've built cob oven. I've done things like that. But building a cob house, a cob kitchen, a cob library, and all the other structures I want to build, I'm going to have to spend more time and get back to where I need to be. Hey, Lori. Lori's in the house. They don't want you. They want smaller prey. What, the flies? No, they want me. At first, I thought it was because I stink, Lori. I was like, damn it, this is ridiculous. I'm telling everybody about the flies. Everybody gonna know I smell like onions. But no, it's a sweat. They can't say no to it's water. How I know is they've been kissing me all damn day today, Lord. They start hitting my mouth. Like if you think a fly landing on your face is annoying, imagine flies that keep just hitting your lip. Why would you? It just. I mean, they know there's water in there, but it's the most annoying thing. And I'm flipping. I actually have it on film. I video everything. I'm like, what was I doing? I was putting up one of the side rails for the greenhouse, and the damn thing kept hitting my. It was a. I think I must have been dancing and flipping. I might have even took out the machete and tried to get the damn fly. But this is sweat. They can't say no to it. They need the water. This is the desert, and everything wants the water. And this is why all this life is popping up around me because I'm putting water everywhere. A mountain lion can smell. Oh, they can smell me. They can hear me, and I'm sure they want to taste me, but a little too big for them. Creatures are life. Yes, they are. Just wait till mating season. Then big cats scream. Uh-oh, like the shower scene in Psycho. Uh-oh, turns your blood cold, even when you know it ain't interested in you. You know what, Samson? I probably will initially, but then I'll get used to it. Like the first time I heard the coyotes, I was on guard. Now I love it. I love waking up and hearing them play. Because that's why I know what they're doing. They're out there like, and they don't even sound nothing like that, but kind of. And I love it. I love hearing them play in the morning. I'm not sure about the cats. As long as the cats ain't making that, rah, 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 as long as they ain't doing that, I'm good. But these are natural sounds. This is what our brain is supposed to take in, right? This is what we evolved to find comforting, not street sounds and sirens and ambulances and brakes, like I was saying the other day. So, like all these sounds out here, I love it. And then it's silent. And it's weird, like my senses are kicking back in, Samson. It's weird, like it goes from the birds singing to nothing. And you almost know when there's a predator around because the birds are silent. And they're all still around, they're just silent. And after about 15 minutes, then they'll go back to chirping again. So I know that there's stuff out here. It's just, and it might even be that's a hawk because there are hawks and there are eagles out here too. So it's just weird what my brain is starting to tell me that it doesn't tell me in suburbia. Like my eyes. My eyes were jacked up before I came here because I've been in corporate America for so long staring at a computer screen. I couldn't see jack. Now I can see because I don't focus. The only time I focus on anything that's within 2 feet of my face is when I do a live stream, which is rare now. I focus on everything I focus on is at least 50 to 100 feet to a quarter of a mile away. So my eyes are improving, but also there's a patterning system in my brain that I wasn't even aware that we had this, right? Like I mentioned it, I think I mentioned it before, the ridge line. I know all my ridge lines. I know all the yuccas. I know all the boulders. I know where everything is in place, all around me. Not consciously, subconsciously. And when I look around and something's out of place immediately, like an alarm goes off and something tells my conscious mind something is wrong right there. And I'll stare right there, and usually it's a cow, it's like a piece of trash or something that blew in, or a yucca that fell over, but it was not there. And there's a memory. There's so many senses and things that we have that we forgot, like moisture. I was talking to a friend about it the other day. Like, so the cows, they can smell moisture from miles away. Like they have to. If they don't, they die. I think we used to be able to do the same thing. We can't do it anymore because we don't need to. Right? Our body is about conserving energy and flipping genes for senses and things that we don't need anymore. If you want water, you just turn on the faucet. So your body doesn't need that sense anymore. Why are you going to use a lot of energy trying to sense water in the air when there's water in the toilet, water in the sink, and water in the faucet? And an indicator of that is, that how you can sense the moisture, you can smell the rain before it rains. We have those senses. They're just tuned in. Anyway, the hogs want whatever they can eat still, not you though. Yeah, well, the hogs, according to the farmers here and what I know, the hogs you know, you're not at the top of the menu. Like you're not steak for them, but you use damn sure some ground beef. The first run, they don't want you. They want to dig up your plants and eat them. But if ain't nothing else to eat, ain't nothing else around, the hogs will eat you. Hogs eat humans often. No, not often. That's Science of the Lambs. Hogs do kill people and will eat people if they get a choice. That's why the farmers here don't play. They shoot them dead when they see them. We have wild hogs in the swamp too. Very nasty. Worse than gators. That's what they say. Patreon.com, sir. Thank you, Laura's always on point. I certainly appreciate you, sister. You sent a lot of people over to that Patreon. Really appreciate you. You're gonna make life a little easier for me. And that's, you know, people like the content. If you like the content, do something. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Do something. But you know, the the success, the speed and success of this project is that directly related to the resources that flow into it. You want to move, you want to move here, perhaps camp here, visit. You want to see beautiful cob structures and all that great stuff. You like the idea of growing all of this mesquite to do what the government refuses to do, which is to harvest it and feed it and give it for free to people who need it, because it doesn't cost anything to grow it out here. It grows out here because it's supposed to grow out here. It just doesn't grow well because we overgraze. You know, if you like those ideas, then, you know, listen to what Lori's saying. But I certainly appreciate it, Lori, you mentioning it. Nurses will write legible generally. Okay, the opposite of doctors. Well, nurses are the only thing that holds up the hospitals anymore, in my opinion. What's going on, Christ Henderson? Find some veggies and fruit. I know of a place where I can go, Lori. It's just that I'm always hustling and running. Now that it's like really hot, like now, maybe I'll go take a peek at that grocery store. Love you so much. I really admire all that. Follow you as well. You appreciate life. Well, I only got one. We pay good tickets to be here on Earth, Sandy. We should enjoy it. And doing what other people want you to do, doing what billionaires require you to do as a penalty for being born here, so you have to pay off a debt. That's a horrible way to waste a life. Get out there, have an adventure, live your life. And you seem so much happier and relaxed. I am, Sandy, which is a statement, a huge statement about the illness we call a society. That somebody would be happier surrounded by predators in a desert at 113 degrees than to be making a six-figure income in corporate America. It says something, but you know, I just think I couldn't feel it, Sandy, till I got here. I kind of knew. I didn't think I would be this much at peace. I didn't think that it would affect me spiritually. It would affect me physically. It would affect me like my joy. I had no idea that just getting away from the bullshit of the world would really. Somebody told me I was glowing the other day, and I said, no, that's just because I'm black and the sun is hitting my face, my forehead. And it's not glowing. You're blinded. I don't wear my hat as much as I used to. Like, I don't wear my hat as much as I probably should. All right, overworked, hot, and tired, of course, but besides that, the change is good. It is, Sandy. We're natural creatures. We are from nature. We are not from the city. We're not from right angles and boxes. We are from the forest. We are natural creatures. This idea, like this whole Agenda 2030 nonsense, where we're going to take the land and put all the humans in their habitat in cities and give all the land back to the animals. First of all, it's bullshizzle, because the humans are the animals, all right? If you think that it's a good idea to put a natural organic human in an artificial filthy city, then you should probably leave the thinking up to the people who still remember humans are actually animals and they're a part of nature. They're not separate. That is not your environment. That's what you were born into. We need nature. We need to be out here. We need space. Who doesn't want that are billionaires who want to push people into the cities, which is what they've been doing since the 1940s, 1930s. Taking back the land so they can buy up the land and increasingly push their slaves into these little boxes called cities. where eventually they own everything out here and they can do anything they want to do out here. As long as you have land, you are self-sufficient to a degree. You can be. In a city, you can never be self-sufficient. And it's not that city living is bad. It's just that if you're going to be a dependent to things and people and societies that you can trust. Don't be a dependent in a time where you can't trust the farmer, the chemical company, the pharmaceutical company, the government. If you're in a city, you are dependent on others. You need to make sure you can depend on them. We don't live in that time right now. All right, you need to find a farmer's market. I don't think that's a farmer's market, but it's a grocery store. You better get some cans of fruit cocktail. My letter, you know, I got a bag right there. It's got fruit cocktail in it. That's dessert for me. Dessert used to be apple pie, strawberry pie, Cool Whip, damn it, and some acerola cherries. Now dessert is a fruit cup. Breakfast, oh my goodness, used to just be smorgasbord. Now, what I have for breakfast today? Actually, today was delicious. I had Eggos. I think I posted that. I was fighting the flies, they were trying to eat my Eggos because they thought the syrup was water. So I didn't get to enjoy them. I had to like swallow them in 30 seconds. Day before yesterday, I think I had a granola and water. The other day before that, I think I had pizza. You know, that's just breakfast. That's how you go. Thank you, greenhouse donators. Yeah, beautiful people doing beautiful things. I really appreciate it. In fact, I'm gonna start the earthened area for that greenhouse as soon as I'm done this one. As soon as I'm done this one, I really need to give time to the cattle fence, but I'm gonna try to give a few hours every day to going ahead and digging out space for that particular greenhouse. It's always cool. It's a kit greenhouse. All I got to do is put it together, plops right down in the ground, hook up some geothermal cooling, and we're off to the races. Nothing is normal anymore. Yep, and nothing should be normal, Lori. I don't think normal exists. I think everybody should be their own little crazy damn self doing their own little crazy damn thing that people just think that they're abnormal. Because there shouldn't be a normal. There's 7 billion different types of creatures on this planet. They all need to go do their thing. No, not normal. We didn't spring at all this year. We had spring here. You know, well, it's not for me because spring usually it means rain. It rained 3 times here so far. I'm gonna try to do a couple more comments. I gotta go. I'm losing my voice, and plus it's already 6 o'clock. I do want to finish some work today, and it's. I'm gonna lie about the temperature. It's cooler. It's cooler. I have stuff I got to do. I absolutely have to do. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, when you live off grid, your schedule is not yours. You don't get to set the schedule. The weather sets your schedule. What's happening sets your schedule. What broke sets your schedule. What you didn't put together yet sets your schedule. And so as hot as it is, I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do nothing dumb. But there are some things I absolutely have to do today. How you move down there, Mr. Risk Manager, and don't know what a solar shower is? I don't know. I don't know everything. I apologize to anybody who thought I knew everything. It only seems like I know everything. I don't know everything. I have no idea what a solar shower is. If it's like a sonic shower where you like stand outside and the sun clean your body or something, I'm gonna call fake news on. I do that every day, and the sun ain't cleaned my body yet. My body gets stanky. It just gets more oniony and oniony and oniony by the minute in front of the sun. So a lot of people use solar hot water in places. Okay, there you go. That get a lot of sun. Yep. Well, I built Deborah. I built the solar hot water heater, and I built a solar air heater, and I will definitely be building a solar hot water heater soon. Because the water in the evening is warm, but when that wind kicks up, no. When that wind kicks up, when it starts cooling down in the evening, it's too cold. So I need a hot, I need a hot water. So I'm gonna build a solar water heater. When we're at the convenience level of this project, we're not at that level just yet. Solar shower can be just a dark color hose. Oh, okay. I was out with a solar. Okay, that's a solar. So they just call it something different. Okay, hot water heater, solar shower, same thing. All right, we went through the monsoon seasons to pure humid heat season. After a winter of 5 days freeze in Houston. Okay, yeah, you guys are normal over there. You're out of drought. We're not. All not normal. Yeah, yep. Solar showers are about $10 to $20 depending on where you get them. Okay, fill with water and the sun heats the water. Right. Great for doing dishes too. Oh, that's a good point, Joan. I never thought about using a solar shower slash hot water heater, solar heater for dishes. That is a good idea. For dishes right now, I use I boiling water. Cherokee in the southeast. So the Cherokee were in the southeast. It doesn't get this hot down there. I don't think. Yeah, see, they protested me too. My Cherokee jeans, like, oh hell no, we ain't no damn South Africa. And Christ been there too. Ooh, I could tell stories. Ooh, child. Let me stop. Yeah. So right. Yeah. No, not South Africa. No. Nope. Not going back. I'm fine right here. I'm good. I want to go visit. I absolutely want to go visit. All right, done. Wave at people, y'all. But I'm not going back. Not to live. Tanzania looks amazing. I'd love to go. I'd love to buy land there, Lori. A friend of mine has land over there. I'd love to buy some land in Africa, in a humid tropical place over there. The dry places, their animals are a little different. A little different. The lion here, he's scared of me. The lion there is not scared of me. The lion here, I could probably one good shot, he's gonna change his mind about eating me. The lion there, I've seen them get shot and they keep coming. So the monkeys here, I've never seen them. I think they call him Bigfoot. He ain't Gigantopithecus. If he's here, he's fine with me. The monkey, the orangutans, and the silverbacks, and that one with the teeth. What's the one with the teeth that climb in the trees and he just got fangs? It got the red butt, got booty cheeks is red or blue. Baboons, that's what they call it, baboon. No, see, the desert in Africa will kill me. That's not funny. That's not fun. It ain't gonna be no funny, fun, nothing over there. Nope. I can do it here because we murdered all the wildlife. And the younger dryas took out the big mammals that would eat me for the most part. All right, rammed earth homes would be nice down there too. Yep, Mark Kutchuk. Well, kind of what I want to do is like an education center slash build thing where after we get enough stuff up and going, people can come down and build or just come look and see how to build. So we'll have a bunch of different type of buildings. The only one I'm not going to do is an earthship because I don't agree with the whole tire things, and I don't want a bunch of tires around. I think the tires should go back to Michelin, and those should go back to the oil companies, and then they need to figure out what they're going to do with all these tires in their life, and then maybe they'll stop using oil to make tires and just make them out of hemp. I don't believe in recycling at all. Evaporative cooling don't work in this humid Gulf. Okay, in Alabama. All right. Up. The comments flip down. All right, let me see if I missed any comments from people who are new or anyone I didn't read a comment on. Then I got to go. Hey, Carzigna. Lizards eat mosquitoes and flies. They absolutely do, which is why I'm working on a project to help the lizards and to catch more flies. What do your elf eyes see? Oh, you mean the UFO? No, I thought it was a UFO. I don't believe in lying, Peter. If and when I say I saw a UFO, because they say they're all over here, it was a UFO. I don't believe in lying about that stuff. I lie about fun stuff, not this stuff. I see it's a tower with blinking lights. I just saw a flashing light in the distance. No, if and when I say it's a UFO, it's a done deal, people. I mean, we don't know if it's U.S. Incorporated, Space Force or Alien Force or Alien on field trip. But if I ever post a video, it's the real deal. If I take a picture, it's the real deal. Or if I just comment, I seen the damn UFO, it means I seen the damn UFO. I'll be out there again in a week or two. Well, I hope so, Jonathan. Yep. Because either the cow fence will be up or not. But we have a whole bunch of greenhouses to put up. So we got a whole bunch of damming to do. It hasn't been raining a lot, but now that I've seen what a little rain can do out here, I can't imagine what would happen if we had a night of rain. If we had a night of rain, the entire property would be a water park. Could be. the water just runs right off of the soil. And so, like I said, the 20-minute drizzle from that live stream the other day, it ended in hundreds of thousands of gallons of water flowing down. And it ended up creating a pond. And I didn't even mean to do that. That was just where my road was. So I've actually worked on that over there. But I haven't had a whole lot of time. But when I'm at that point, capturing that rainwater is important. And I think what I'm going to do with it is after the water's dammed up, because after about 3 or 4 or 5 days, depending on how deep it is, it's all going to drain into the ground, which is what you want anyway. You want to rehydrate the soil and the rock. That was my glasses. I thought it was a fly on my head. I was about to smack the hell out of these glasses. I did it before. I felt a tickle. No, I think I'm using a ram pump. I brought a bunch of pond pumps with me because y'all know I used to make koi ponds and water fountains and all that stuff. But using ram pumps. So when they fill up, using ram pumps to pump the water, because I believe with the ram pump you can pump water like 80% of no. You can if the water flows down 10 feet, you can pump it 100 feet or 80 feet. I forgot the math on that. My go-to for ram pumps is Jay, Sergeant Jay. So I think Jay built the ram pump. I bought the equipment. Or the PVC. I never built it, but I'm gonna use a couple of those because so when the water goes down to the lower point of the reservoir, you can use the ram pump, which just uses gravity to push water uphill for free, to push it up to subterranean aquifers or catchment systems I'm going to build. All right, you can sense water in the air when you live in humidity. Yes, you can. Sense. Where is my remote control to get news on? Yeah, you don't have one because you're not supposed to watch the news. Is that what you meant, Karzak? Because you're not supposed to watch the news. That's other people's problems. You need to worry about your problem. What's happening in your life will never be on the news. Yeah, no, that's not true. If it is, you're in big trouble. But what's going on that Karzigna needs to worry about are things that Karzigna is picking up with Karzigna's senses right here. What was it? Beans? Oh no, these are mesquite. The mesquite are these are seed pods, right? So that's like 40 trees right there that I'm going to grow, that cows are going to have shade from, that underbrush and grass will be able to grow again because the ground's shaded. But the problem is we're in a drought. And so, if I leave these, and you got to leave, you can't just harvest all of them because the cows eat them. But, I've got, I grabbed 20 of them from one plant, from one tree. There are probably a couple thousand mesquite trees on my property. And these are the ones that, these are more mesquite shrubs. They'll grow into a tree that's like 8, 10 feet tall, 12 feet tall at maximum. But it does really well here. And this is food. This is absolutely 100% free. There's no excuse to have any starving child anywhere in our country. It's because our government is obviously intentionally and ignorantly starving people. Because that's what politics is. It's robbing Peter to pay Paul, and in the next election, Peter gets robbed, Paul gets paid, and then Paul gets paid, and Peter gets paid, and Peter gets paid, and Paul gets paid, and the corporations win. Kings and lords have been playing this game for a long time. Oh, you're proud of me? Thank you, Christ Henderson. I'm proud of you too. You and Bill are both inspiring. No, Bill is inspiring. Bill is inspiring. I'm just having some fun. Living your best life. I'm not living my best life, Lord, but I damn sure ain't just waiting to die like I kind of was in Pennsylvania. Vitamin D kicking in. Yes, it is. All right, I got a comment from everybody? Yes, Karzigna. I said eat. I ate. No, I didn't say eat Eggos. I ate Eggos. And I posted the evidence on my page. It is a comorbidity, and you will die if you eat too many of them. The common cold will kill you. So don't eat Eggos. I'm doing it because I'm a very healthy person, and I think my body can tolerate this ignorant abuse that I'm doing to it physically and nutritionally for a month or two until my first vegetables, lettuce, is ready to eat. Nature, time you live in. Yes. No one knows everything. Nope. But well, that's not true, Lori. I got a whole bunch I still got about 4 friends on Facebook. They know every damn thing. That's not true. And they still tell me, they know everything. I enjoy them though. I love them. I love everybody. It's okay. I just think I knew everything too. Now I realize I don't know a damn thing. And life is so much fun when you don't know anything. Because then you look at people who know every damn thing like, you crazy as hell. Like you have no idea, do you? That's okay. You'll figure out how foolish we are soon. But when you don't know anything, life is exciting. It's everything is a mystery. But when you know every damn thing, then it's your job to go around and tell people. It's your job to be a truther politician and tell people what they're supposed to be doing to fight the machine. So I just laugh at stuff like that. You know, like I said, the brother said it to me earlier today, and I was like, all right, brother, listen. Self-sufficiency is the first step. Let me know when you make steps towards self-sufficiency instead of buying from the system, living in the system, working for the system, but somehow you're fighting the system. You're going to tell everybody else how they supposed to fight the system too. All right, I'm going to get out of here in a minute, you guys. Make S couple fried eggs and a tortilla on them hot rocks. You know what? Usually that's on my to-do list. I haven't had an egg since I've been here. No, that's a lie. No, I've had huevos rancheros. I have not made an egg because I'm still working on my. Oh, damn it, my ice! Oh, I gotta go. My ice is melting, y'all. I gotta get out of here. Yes, but that is I'm gonna fry something on a rock, egg on the sidewalk. We've done that before. I think I got everything from everybody. I think I got comments from everybody. Hang on, make sure I got everybody. I don't like to miss people. No, brother Jesse's in the house. Ram pumps are amazing. It's a trickle, but it never stops. Yes, they are, and they really work. It's real talk. Yep, and that's Jay. Jay is Jay Torgerson. Jay is the one. I heard of Ram pumps, but I didn't get excited about it until Jay started posting about them. And it's like, yeah, this is the deal. This is the deal. There are theories about the pyramids being ram pumps. I'm not sure I believe that, but ram pumps are where it's at. So the goal, Jesse, would be to make multiple ram pumps. So when the reservoirs fill up my subterranean reservoirs, which I would hope I can go all year off of, creating condensation from that water, not necessarily to drink, but for the aquaponic systems and watering the plants, helping even the dry land plants get deep enough root systems so they can support themselves after the first few years. And I just like the ramp up idea because you're not using electricity. And once you turn it on, it's just going to go until the siphon gets broken where the water pumps down to a certain level. And then what's left over in those reservoirs will be for the wildlife. And that's when the fun starts. Y'all have no idea how much fun I have with just one pond for 3 days from that road backup of water and the water on my plants and watching the lizards act like it's Jurassic Park eating flies and moths and the tracks all around the pond from all the wildlife coming. So setting up multiple game cameras is definitely in the works, where we'll have pictures of what's happening in the garden beds with the lizards just eating everything up, as well as what comes around at nighttime. If we get good with it, Jesse, what we'll probably do is just like a 24-hour live camera. Y'all gotta let me know if that's what y'all want to do. Unfortunately, people, that these things cost money though. Like I appreciate people don't really have money, and I never say you have to have money to get down with us. But if you do have resources like these things, they actually cost. It would be neat to have a bunch of live streaming cameras where people could see the bird bath and what birds come to the bird bath. See if the eagle comes, the hawk comes. When I do the bucket trap, and people get mad at me for putting mice in it, mice up high in a tray so the eagles can get them, so they can feed the eaglets. There you go. They'll feed the eaglets and the hawklets. Is a hawklet a thing? The babies. Putting a live camera so when it's feeding time, they can see that. Putting a live camera, a streaming camera when the water backs up and all the life it's crazy how the desert comes to life when you bring water to it. I can't even imagine what it'll be like. Animals will come from miles around for that water. They can sense water miles away. We might luck up and see elk, mountain lion, bobcats. I've not seen a bighorn deer yet, but they're here. Wolves are here. Of course, I want to see the javelinas. I don't want them to be too close, but I would love to see them. And of course, the hogs, they mind their own damn business. What else? Mule deer. So there's all kind of wildlife here. you know, because I'm in the wild. Like I'm not in the city. Like I can get my Facebook says El Paso. I'm not in El Paso. I meant that I can get to El Paso in a little bit over an hour. But no, I'm in the wild. I'm in the wild. I'm in the hills, and it is wild, and I love it. This is where I'm supposed to be. But I think we're all supposed to be in the wild. So anyway, I gotta go. I watched a few videos about building a big water catchment system in Arizona a while back. Worked great. Yeah, it does, Nikki King. And that's why this isn't like crazy. This is just doing what people have done. It's just they haven't done it here. Um, and I think I have a few different ideas and experiments I'm mixing together. I'm doing things in a slightly different way. It's not a big deal, and it works. All right, you guys. I had to get. Oh, good lord! Thought it was a fly. Something got on me. I don't. Yeah, I'm personal space, man. Insects they up here. They don't respect personal space. All right, I gotta go, you guys. Yeah, it's time. I've got about an hour and a half of sunlight that I get some work done before I gotta make dinner. So listen, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Everything is going well. Appreciate all your support, whether it's psychologically, physically, post-humorly, meanly, Patreonly, or P.O. Boxly. Really appreciate that, y'all. I love y'all. You guys have a great night.
Break the chains that bind me, 'cause I wanna break the chains that bind you. Do you wanna set the world free, have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop. Do you wanna let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna boom, 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 boom? Do you wanna free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you wanna free?